Welcome back to Fresh Homegrown Harvest, the channel where we help you grow more food, harvest faster, and enjoy fresh homegrown produce no matter how much space you have. If you've ever planted a vegetable and felt like it was taking forever to grow, you're definitely not alone. Waiting months for a harvest can test anyone's patience, especially if you're new to gardening. But here's the exciting news. Not every crop makes you wait that long. In fact, some vegetables and herbs can go from tiny seeds to your dinner plate in just a few short weeks. Imagine stepping outside and harvesting crisp salads, flavorful greens, crunchy vegetables, and fresh herbs before a single month has passed. It sounds unbelievable, but it's completely possible when you choose the right crops. In today's video, we're counting down some of the fastest growing crops you can plant right now for quick, rewarding harvests. Whether you have a large backyard, a few raised beds, a small balcony, or just a handful of containers on your patio, these crops are perfect for maximizing your harvest in the shortest amount of time. We'll also share simple growing tips, common mistakes to avoid, and clever techniques that'll help you harvest even sooner and keep your garden producing for weeks or even months. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to plant if you want fresh, homegrown food without the long wait. So, grab your gardening gloves, get your seed packets ready, and let's discover the fastest crops you can grow from seed to plate in just weeks. One of the quickest and most rewarding crops you can grow is the humble radish. If you're looking for almost instant gratification in the garden, radishes should be at the top of your planting list. Many varieties are ready to harvest in just 20 to 30 days, making them one of the fastest vegetables on the planet. Within a single month, those tiny seeds transform into crisp, colorful roots bursting with fresh, peppery flavor. Radishes thrive in cool weather and grow best in loose, well-drained soil that allows their roots to expand easily. Simply sow the seeds directly into the garden, water consistently, and watch them spring to life. One of the biggest mistakes gardeners make is planting the seeds too close together. Crowded radishes compete for space, resulting in small, misshapen roots instead of the plump, crunchy vegetables you're hoping for. Thin the seedlings early so each plant has enough room to develop properly. For an endless supply, plant a new row every 7 to 10 days. This simple technique, known as succession planting, means you'll always have fresh radishes ready to harvest instead of one large crop all at once. Whether sliced into salads, pickled, roasted, or eaten straight from the garden with a sprinkle of salt, homegrown radishes deliver unbeatable freshness and flavor. Another incredibly fast-growing favorite is loose-leaf lettuce. There's nothing quite like stepping into your garden and harvesting a bowl of crisp, tender leaves minutes before dinner. Unlike head lettuce, loose-leaf varieties allow you to harvest individual leaves while the plant continues producing more. Many gardeners begin picking baby leaves in as little as 3 weeks after planting. Lettuce is one of the easiest vegetables to grow, requiring only moderate sunlight, regular watering, and fertile soil. It performs especially well during spring and fall when temperatures remain cool. The secret to harvesting lettuce for weeks is to remove only the outer leaves while leaving the center untouched. This cut-and-come-again method encourages constant regrowth, allowing a single planting to provide multiple harvests over an extended period. You can also experiment with colorful varieties, including green oak leaf, red romaine, butterhead, and mixed salad blends that make every harvest look as beautiful as it tastes. Freshly picked lettuce has a sweetness and crisp texture that's almost impossible to find in store-bought greens that may have spent days traveling before reaching the shelf. Spinach is another garden superstar that rewards your patience surprisingly quickly. Known as one of the most nutritious vegetables available, spinach is packed with vitamins A, C, and K, along with iron, calcium, and antioxidants that support overall health. The best part is, you don't have to wait long to enjoy it. Baby spinach leaves are often ready within 25 to 30 days, while larger leaves can be harvested shortly afterward. Spinach prefers cooler temperatures and moist, nutrient-rich soil. Keeping the soil consistently damp helps produce tender, flavorful leaves while reducing the chances of early flowering, also known as bolting. Harvest only the outer leaves, allowing the center to continue producing new growth. This simple habit extends your harvest and gives you fresh spinach for weeks. Whether blended into smoothies, tossed into salads, stirred into soups, or sautéed with garlic and olive oil, freshly harvested spinach elevates every meal while providing exceptional nutritional value. Arugula may not always receive the attention it deserves, but once you grow it, you'll likely wonder how your garden ever managed without it. Famous for its distinctive peppery flavor, arugula is one of the fastest greens you can grow, with baby leaves often ready to harvest in just 20 to 25 days. It germinates rapidly and grows vigorously in cool weather, making it an excellent crop for spring and fall gardens. Arugula is incredibly forgiving and adapts well to raised beds, containers, window boxes, and even small balcony gardens. The more frequently you harvest the outer leaves, the more the plant continues producing fresh growth from its center. If temperatures become too hot, arugula may begin flowering, which causes the leaves to develop a stronger, more intense flavor. Regular harvesting not only gives you a continuous supply of greens, but also delays flowering, keeping the leaves tender and delicious for longer. Sprinkle fresh arugula over homemade pizza, mix it into salads, layer it onto sandwiches, or combine it with pasta dishes for an instant burst of flavor that transforms ordinary meals into something special. If you're searching for a vegetable that's both beautiful and incredibly productive, bok choy deserves a place in your garden. This fast-growing Asian green produces crisp white stems and vibrant green leaves that mature far quicker than many gardeners realize. Baby bok choy can often be harvested in as little as 30 days, while full-size plants are ready in approximately 45 days. That's remarkably fast considering how versatile this vegetable is in the kitchen. Bok choy thrives in fertile, consistently moist soil and appreciates cool temperatures that encourage lush growth. You can harvest the entire plant at once or simply remove the outer leaves as needed while allowing the center to continue growing. This flexible harvesting method gives you fresh greens over an extended period instead of a single harvest. Stir-fries, soups, noodle dishes, and steamed vegetable sides all benefit from the tender crunch and mild flavor of freshly harvested bok choy. Its elegant appearance also adds beauty to raised beds and container gardens, proving that productive plants can be ornamental as well. One crop that's often overlooked is the green onion, also called the scallion. While full-sized onions take months to mature, green onions can be harvested in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. Their slender stalks require very little space, allowing you to tuck them between slower-growing vegetables or grow dozens of them in containers. Their mild onion flavor makes them one of the most useful ingredients in the kitchen, adding freshness to salads, baked potatoes, scrambled eggs, soups, tacos, stir-fries, and countless other recipes. One of the most satisfying things about growing green onions is how easily they regrow. If you leave the white root portion in the soil, new leaves often emerge, giving you additional harvests from the same planting. With proper care, a small patch of green onions can provide fresh harvests throughout much of the growing season, making them one of the highest value crops for gardeners with limited space. Bush beans are another outstanding choice if you're looking for a fast harvest without sacrificing productivity. Unlike pole beans that spend extra time producing long vines before they begin flowering, bush beans stay compact and focus their energy on producing pods quickly. Many varieties are ready for harvest in just 45 to 55 days, and once they begin producing, they often do so generously. One healthy row of bush beans can provide enough fresh beans for multiple family meals. They thrive in full sun and well-drained soil, and because they naturally fix nitrogen in the soil, they actually improve your garden while they grow. One common mistake is allowing the pods to become oversized before harvesting. Young, tender beans not only taste better, but also encourage the plant to continue producing even more pods. Make it a habit to check your plants every couple of days during harvest season. The more frequently you pick, the more beans you'll enjoy throughout the summer. Whether steamed, sautéed, roasted, or added to casseroles and stir-fries, fresh-picked bush beans have a sweetness and crispness that store-bought beans simply can't match. Garden peas are another crop that rewards gardeners surprisingly quickly. Sugar snap peas and snow peas are especially popular because you harvest the entire pod while it's still young and tender. Many varieties begin producing within 50 to 60 days, and the excitement of spotting those first pods hanging from the vines never gets old. Peas prefer the cooler temperatures of spring and early fall, making them perfect for extending your growing season. Providing a simple trellis or support allows the vines to climb naturally while keeping the pods clean and easy to harvest. Regular picking is essential because mature pods signal the plant that its job is complete. By harvesting often, you encourage the vines to keep flowering and producing new pods for weeks. Fresh peas are incredibly sweet because their natural sugars haven't yet converted into starch, which happens soon after harvest. That's why peas eaten straight from the garden often taste like nature's candy and are a favorite snack for both children and adults. If there is one crop that truly deserves the title of fastest harvest, it's microgreens. These tiny seedlings may be small, but they're packed with flavor, nutrition, and visual appeal. Depending on the variety, microgreens can be harvested in as little as 7 to 14 days after sowing. That's right, within 2 weeks, you can have a fresh crop ready to eat. Microgreens are grown densely in shallow trays filled with potting mix or growing mats and require very little space. Even a sunny windowsill can become a productive miniature garden. Broccoli, sunflower, radish, pea shoots, mustard, kale, and cabbage all make excellent microgreens. They're harvested by snipping the stems just above the soil line, making them perfect for topping sandwiches, soups, salads, wraps, omelets, and smoothies. Beyond their speed, microgreens are often richer in certain vitamins and antioxidants than their mature counterparts, making them one of the healthiest crops you can grow. They're also ideal for anyone living in an apartment or anyone who wants to keep harvesting fresh greens all year long, regardless of the weather outside. Mustard greens are another overlooked crop that grows with incredible speed. Their vibrant leaves can often be harvested just 3 to 4 weeks after planting as baby greens, while larger leaves are ready not long afterward. Mustard greens bring a pleasant, spicy kick that adds character to salads, stir-fries, soups, and cooked vegetable dishes. Like many leafy greens, they perform best in cooler weather and appreciate regular watering to keep the leaves tender. Harvesting the outer leaves while leaving the growing center intact allows the plant to continue producing fresh foliage for weeks. If you're looking to add both nutrition and bold flavor to your garden harvests, mustard greens are an excellent choice that deserves far more attention than they usually receive. Don't overlook herbs when you're planning a fast and productive garden. While some herbs take time to mature fully, many can be harvested surprisingly early. Cilantro is often ready within 3 to 4 weeks, dill grows rapidly from seed, and basil begins producing usable leaves shortly after becoming established. Regular harvesting encourages these herbs to become bushier, producing even more fragrant leaves throughout the season. Fresh herbs are one of the easiest ways to transform ordinary meals into restaurant-quality dishes. A handful of fresh basil can elevate homemade pasta, cilantro adds brightness to tacos and salsa, while dill pairs beautifully with potatoes, fish, and salads. Because herbs are expensive to purchase fresh at the grocery store, growing your own saves money while ensuring you always have fresh flavor just steps away from your kitchen. One of the biggest secrets to harvesting quickly isn't just choosing fast-growing crops, it's giving them the right conditions from the very beginning. Healthy soil is the foundation of every successful garden. Mixing compost into your planting beds improves soil structure, provides slow-release nutrients, and helps retain moisture while still allowing proper drainage. Consistent watering is equally important, especially during germination when tiny seedlings are developing delicate root systems. Instead of watering lightly every day, aim for deeper watering a few times each week, encouraging roots to grow deeper and stronger. Applying a layer of organic mulch around your plants helps conserve moisture, suppress weeds, and regulate soil temperature, creating an environment where crops can grow at their fastest. Another simple strategy that experienced gardeners rely on is succession planting. Instead of sowing an entire packet of seeds on one day, plant small amounts every week or two. This approach prevents all your vegetables from ripening at the same time and ensures a continuous supply of fresh produce throughout the growing season. Imagine harvesting fresh lettuce every week, pulling crisp radishes all month long, or picking green onions whenever you need them for dinner. Succession planting keeps your garden productive while reducing waste because you'll harvest only what you need instead of being overwhelmed by everything maturing at once. Perhaps the greatest reward of growing fast crops isn't just the speed, it's the confidence they build. Every successful harvest teaches valuable lessons about soil, sunlight, watering, timing, and plant care. Those early successes encourage you to try more vegetables, experiment with different varieties, and gradually expand your garden each season.
Before long, you'll discover that gardening isn't just about growing food. It's about creating healthier habits, spending more time outdoors, reducing grocery bills, and enjoying the unmatched satisfaction of serving meals that came directly from your own backyard. By choosing crops that mature in just a few weeks, you don't have to wait all season to experience the joy of harvesting your own food. Whether it's crunchy radishes, tender lettuce, nutritious spinach, peppery arugula, crisp bok choy, flavorful green onions, productive bush beans, sweet garden peas, nutrient-packed microgreens, or aromatic herbs, each of these plants proves that fresh, homegrown food can be both quick and incredibly rewarding. Start with just a few of these fast growers, and you'll soon find yourself harvesting something new almost every week. If you enjoyed today's video and found these fast-growing crops helpful, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Fresh Homegrown Harvest for more practical gardening tips, seasonal planting guides, and simple ways to grow more food at home. Let us know down in the comments which of these crops grows the fastest in your garden, or if you have another favorite that deserves a spot on this list. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy gardening.